Oh, best clip ever. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, dot dot dot. Why dot dot dot, Sarah? One Torch Queen. Oh, that was so beautiful. That made my day. This shout is the highlight of today, honestly. Oh, that was perfect. What the hell? That was my gift. Come on. Finally, I got to see this clip. I don't think this one ever rolled before. Wonderful. So, back to PPP, back to fueling or addiction, right? Did I take the pill? I did mark it. This marking thing is really good. I should have started doing it earlier. It definitely did. Well, I don't remember. Not that it means anything, right? I mean, I never remember anything anyway, but this refreshed my memory, so I'm very happy about that. Oh, this feels so strange. Like you know, TLD is a game where you can't really climb at all, so it's very funny to switch from peak to TLD. And I'm like, what now, you know? How do I climb? Oh, did the weather change already? I was hoping to... Oh, that's unfortunate. Like, we had an aura when we came in, man. It was literally... a couple seconds we were inside. I wanted to take advantage of the Pleasant Valley weather, but I guess that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen anymore. I am too heavy though. Why am I so heavy? It's mostly the water, I guess. Alright. To go through the cave here. Oh, I see that wolf. I haven't even finished my mojito, so I still got some booze. But that's literally the last of it. I poured like all the remaining rum into it. So that's it for my booze. And Trooper with the raid, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? How was your stream, Trooper? Let's sip. Okay. Let's sip. You're right. Let's drink up. Thank you for the shout to Trooper. This is the cave, right? Yeah, okay. I don't recognize it from up here. Let me get down. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Thank you, Trooper.
Like I
Hope you had a good stream. You had 2 drinkies in the time we played. Very delish. Yeah, I was finishing up my second drink, but to be fair, I had huge drinks. Like we're talking like 0.7 liter drinks. It's mostly like water and some cider. It's not like all booze, right? I didn't pour the entire bottle. Oh wait, oh there's a corpse here. I didn't know that. Yeah, so that's why it took me so long to drink it, you know. Staying hydrated, at the very least. Let me warm up by preparing some of these acorns, maybe for 20 minutes. Still not warm enough, And I'm getting very, very hungry. I may have to actually eat the crackers. I don't want to do that. Oh, damn. We probably have some... Yeah, we're gonna head to Mr. Lake. We probably have some stuff there. So I did take the pills, right? We still have the chance to think about this, but I must have taken them. I took them when I entered, right? So like, I'm just getting... I don't want to get like fake, you know, fake confidence, but like I marked it, so I must have taken it, right? That's how it works. We marked the last day. I'm still a little rusty with this. Just 0.5, yeah, but I mean, that's still pretty large. Right, that's still a decently sized ring. Finally got to Far Territory Vista achievement after taking 2 extra steps at Mindful Cabin. Went back to Lower Great Bear, only wanted to pass the Broken Earth, end up killing the moose and a bear. Yeah, that's just how it ends up sometimes. Oh wait, I have burdock. Okay, we can eat that. Should have done the 1-liter glasses. Yeah, well, I'm all out of booze regardless. Damn it. But we're really dry, right? So we've been... we're doing the 12-hour stream today. We've been playing some Peak. We've been doing some TLD, trying a new game. It was a lot of fun. We played with Sarah, BB-8, and Wendy. It's a long game, like, per round. That's what surprised me. Like, it was like 2 hours per round. So we only did 2. But yeah, we started with PPP. We finally crossed day 50. And now we just jumped back from Peak. We just switched back. So the drug habit is actually not going great. I am down like 3 bottles. And I have no blizzard, so no beach coming. I'm probably gonna loot Mystery Lake, maybe even head to Mountain Town, because I literally have nowhere else to check right now. We're getting pretty dry. I'm only carrying 2 doses too. It's pretty bad. Hard times, popping pills. I think 600 milliliters was big. Twice 500 is loads more. Yeah, I mean, 600 is about what I had. Like, it's like a... Well, it's a beer glass, right? Here, the cougar. Hopefully he will not come here. I think we can slip past here. He should not be coming this way. So mine's like half a liter beer glass, right? But there's... Beer glasses are larger. It's not like to the brim. Because there's space for the foam. So if you're doing something without foam, you might go a little over. It was right around 600, I guess. Sipping, waiting for y'all in the hot tubby. Yeah. You were just chilling in the hot tub waiting for us. Oh man, we're too close. Yeah, I had fun playing Peak. We should try it with others later. Yeah, that's definitely Kitty. I'm just trying to slip past it. This is the only Kitty we actually killed, but it already respawned. It's been a long time since we killed it. We even got a struggle with an Aura Wolf, and it tore our trap, so it's down to like 80 something. I will have to recraft it when I have time. But this is probably a good time to visit Mountain Town. Let's just push this run. It's wolves, man. So much wildlife on this side these days. Crazy. It was so much fun. You only got to carry me for like 12 seconds, but still. And I got to carry you and I dropped you, man. I'm so ashamed. I know it wasn't on purpose, but still. That will stay forever, you know? That'll stay with me forever. I was trying to help you. It feels nice helping people, right? Like in this game, but like I don't really get to help out much. I was just learning the ropes. There's Rex ahoy. I really hope that that memento is there. Yeah, that would really help. At the very least, we have the stem. I hope we can find a note on Interloper these days, because that's 2 guaranteed doses, and all those houses, like, there's a pretty decent chance we'll get at least 1 RNG dose there, right? It's relatively likely we'll find something. You know, if there's a bear here, I could kill him. Honestly, if we run into a bear, I might actually kill him.
Something's making me feel
I don't know,
tired.
this cave is sometimes a bear cave. Is there any... I don't see any cattails. I am a little hungry. But... I might actually kill this bear. Let me check the cave, maybe there's some coal in there, but I don't think this is a coal cave. I would not mind more bear hides. And we could cook a couple steaks, we are cooking 5 already, luckily. Don't put me down, please, then you fell before you could hit sand. Yeah, it's kind of awkward that we can't hear you, right? The moment you die. It makes sense. Oh, he's here. I'm not gonna look too hard for him, like if he's not in the cave. Probably just gonna keep going. Doesn't seem to be here. I could get just oh, it's too cold. Doesn't matter, we're not gonna warm up in the bear cave. That's not a smart idea. I guess let's just go through Winding River then. Loot the rest of Mystery Lake. If we don't get a blizzard, we continue. We continue all the way to Mountain Town. Oh, okay. Okay, you know, he's literally begging to be killed, man. Let's do it. Do I do a bear dance? No, let's not be cocky, right? That's not smart. We're freezing though, man. We're freezing. I should do it. I shouldn't do it, but I should do it. It's been so long since I danced, man. I'm nervous. Like, we can sprint, we have nothing else. Yeah, let's do something stupid and regret it later. I mean, Dancing Bears is not too hard, but like, I honestly, I'm playing it super safe on this run. Alright, let's do this. It always happens when I'd say this. Always happens! Every single time I make a big deal out of it, it dies right away. Every single freaking time, man. Alright, I mean, I'll take it. Good dance. You saw it coming from a mile away, literally saw her get yeeted of my bash. Well, yeah, of my bash, of my back.
Come on.
Well, you put 100 hours, you know, ins and outs. I didn't even know if I pressed something when that happened. I was like...
life out here.
I probably pressed something by accident and dropped her. Or like maybe, you know, the moment... What I thought was the moment you enter the chain, like touch the chain, you can carry someone. Stuff like that. Archery 5 indeed. That was... I wanna say he put up a good fight, but he really didn't, did he? Acorns. I do wanna do the acorns, but I also wanna do some other teas. So I'm kind of conflicted. I think we need to do the acorns right now. We can always do those later. All these are giggled. Let's see. There was one that was not. It's actually birch. I don't want to put it in. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bash, welcome in. A happy Saturday. Let's eat. I really need... Okay, let's grab like 2 of these. Then I'm gonna get the hide. I'm not gonna process the whole bear. But I could use some food. We're getting kind of hungry, so... Why the hell not? Oh. How much longer is this? 15 minutes. Okay, fine, you know what? I'll do 2 more kilos. It's not that bad. I've been well, I'm doing well. I'm doing my 12-hour stream, and honestly, it doesn't even feel like 9 hours. We're already 9 hours in, that's crazy, man. It's crazy. I would love to do some TTI at the very end, but holy crap, how do we only have 3 hours left? I've been having too much fun, so didn't register the time passing, I guess. It's crazy. It felt like 4 or 5 hours to me so far. Don't know how that's possible. 56 minutes. I can easily do this by hand. I think the weather's changed. Please tell me that's snowfall. Oh yes, okay. Could be a blizzard. Could be a blizzard. I would not mind a blizzard one bit. Not gonna lie. No one says you have to stop at 12 hours. True, I mean, we could go 13, but like, it's gonna be 10 p.m. for me. You know, 12 hours in. So like, I can go much longer. I could make it 13 if I feel like it. I mean, why the hell not? But there's only so long I can go for. Like, I need my sleep. I need my sleep. We're doing a normal stream tomorrow as well. So, there's that. Oops. I can't imagine ever doing 24-hour, like that's not for me. I know that's pretty popular, right? A lot of people do that sort of stuff, but I don't think I could. I'm actually gonna sacrifice one coal and just pull torches. That's probably the way to go. I do need my sleep. I could imagine doing like 16 hours back to back to back or whatever, right? But 24 is just too much for me. But we could do something like 13. I could see myself doing that, like maybe an extra hour if we feel like it. Okay, this should even out. It will be embers anyway, right? Then again, I already forgot how embers work when you change the loading screen, because we're about to leave anyway. I will actually leave this. We can drink some. You couldn't imagine doing like 3 hours. Come on. You used to do long streams, no? I don't even remember a BB-8 stream, to be completely honest. It's been so long. I don't even remember. But like you definitely did like over 4 or 5 hours, right? When you were doing some challenges. Let's eat a little bit more. Did I take everything? It feels wrong. I left, okay. I just left this. We have the flask full. Let's move out. Why do I keep dropping this, man? It's just a bad habit. Checking I don't smell, but right now I don't exactly care. Should be fun in Winding River, especially with the torches. I remember when I started streaming, right? It's time to reminisce a little bit. Remember when I started streaming? I was doing like 8-hour days every day, right? Because I had time off when I started for the tournament, but it was like super tiresome. I felt actually drained after the stream. It was crazy. And I was like surprised, right? Because like I've played games before for 8 hours, but it's very different when you stream. It is different. It's just the talking alone, right? You're not used to talking for 8 hours straight. That was the biggest change. That shocked me. I did not expect it to actually cost me so much energy. And eventually I had to change my plans, right? I was planning to do like basically roughly 8 hours every day for a week straight when I had time off. And after 3 or 4 days I had to do a shorter stream. I did like, I think I did like half duration. And even that was exhausting, right? So it was interesting to see that just playing video games can make you so exhausted. And that was with everything, right? The like streaming being new, kind of a hype. That also gives you some extra energy. And once that fell off, I barely did any streams for a couple months. Like after the summer ended, right after all the tournaments ended, I think I had a couple months where I did like 3 or 4 streams in a month. I averaged maybe one stream a
Getting
week.
weaker.
It's interesting if the new update in December. I think that was the Zone of Contamination update. If that didn't come out, maybe I would just quit streaming at that point back then. Because I was sort of losing interest, didn't really know what to do with it, you know. Didn't really have any drive to keep streaming. But then Zone of Contamination update, and I was like, oh, I was so excited for that. And I had a whole December off, right? So much time on my hands. That was a blast. Exploring Zone of Contamination for the first time. That was so good. I miss that. Can't wait for new regions from Black Frost. One stream a week sounds totally fair. You want me to stream one stream a week? Okay, you got it. Starting next week, we'll only stream on Saturdays. Since Sarah wants so, let's do it. Not for me, clearly. What do you mean? You said it sounds totally fair. Fair is fair, right? Next week is actually going to be interesting, right? Because I will have to stream like unusual days. I won't be able to stream during the weekend. So we'll do the Wednesday stream as usual, that should be fine. And I might do a Sunday stream, but I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll have people coming over, you know, and like Sunday afternoon I'll already be leaving, so I'll probably have time to stream, but I might start later. We'll see. But there will probably be a Tuesday stream. So Tuesday, I don't know the last time I streamed on a Tuesday, right? It's been a long time because I had a very regular schedule lately. And before that, before I made any schedule changes, Tash used to stream every Tuesday, right? Those were like Tash's days. So I wasn't really streaming on Tuesdays. It's been so long though. Since those times. Really goes by quick. Sarah's clearly trying to chase me off Twitch so she can stream more. Yeah, it's her strategy. It's her ultimate strategy. She's just pretending she doesn't want to stream and chase me off. Yeah, Sarah is known for that, totally. Absolutely. She loves streaming as much as possible, right? That's Sarah, we know. Well-established streamer. It was fair back when you just started. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like you gotta figure out what works for you. There were surprises, like just the mere, oh, this might be a blizzard. Let's hope. How quickly you get tired, but also what times work the best for me, right? Because like even if you have free time, like let's say all the time, if you had absolutely nothing to do, sometimes just feel better to stream, and it's different for different people. Like for example, Loop always streams at nights, right? That's when she has the most free time, so I mean logical. But I could never do that. It's just I'm a vegetable, not a celery, but you know, some kind of a different vegetable around the time of the day. I get too tired. Like I had a couple streams go that late, but it's already, I do feel the tiredness at that point. Why am I in the business of lying all of a sudden? What do you mean? I would never lie. Wax finger! Oh man, we need an emote for that. That would be a good emote. Bashro, no, no, no. That would be a nice one. I know, I find it so funny when you did that. No, 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 you did it so well. No, no, no. That's right. Did I search this? This workbench is like so useless too, right? Like imagine going crafting here. Imagine like starting your low prolong and going like, oh, I'm going to lower them to craft for no reason at all. Top 5 most useless workbenches for sure. Yeah, we already searched everything in here. I wonder if this is a blizzard though. I would definitely not mind, right? It's just funny, each time I try to search Mystery Lake, we get a blizzard. But I'll take it, because I'm so freaking dry. Man, I'm so desperate for some pills. 146. Let's finish this so that we have no smell. So what did I not search? The last time I got a blizzard, I was at the abandoned lookout, right? So I guess we could go there. Check the area. The blinds would be nice to check. Camp office. The entire lake area. I haven't been to the bunker. Still have one unloaded bunker to check. And trappers. But like, if I'm gonna go to trappers, I'm gonna go to Mountain Town, right? At that point, may as well. More acorns. I love how I actually want acorns now. That's so good. I usually don't care, but Prepper Spies would be really good, like the bonus condition. Such a nice thing to carry around on a challenge. On survival runs, I never do it because they're so limited, like they're some of the most expensive recipes, right? But they work so nicely for challenge run. Why is there a Bashmigan there? Loki tempted to grab him, but I'm too heavy. Let's keep going. Another Bashmigan. I don't know when they changed it. They definitely did it at some point. I have to say I really like it though. Like when the ptarmigans sort of spread out, I think it's really cool. It felt so gamey when you find them every time, like in a single flock of 4 in the same spot every single freaking time. Somewhere just like chilling on the ground, right? It's not even a proper nest. I think this was actually the default for them. I think it's really neat. Adipus, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Happy Saturday. We might get a blizzard at the very same spot here. Almost exactly where I got a blizzard. Like when I was around the bear area already, so like about to ascend the abandoned lookout, and I just turned around there. If I can get even one bottle of painkillers from Mr. Like, that's gonna be a success, because there's no guarantees here, so it's all RNG. This is starting to look very blizzardy, though, so we might not be able to search once again. Let's see. I'm turning around if it's a blizzard. Grimstrix, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Okay, maybe not a blizzard. It's always so hard to tell. Everything's so freaking white when it's snowing heavily. Always good to assume it's a blizzard. The moment the wind starts picking up, that's when I'm gonna assume it's a blizzard for sure. Even if it's just random. Probably just straight up turn around. Freaking TLD. Come on, are you not in your TLD era? Are you ever gonna be in your TLD era again? Maybe when Black Frost comes out. Who knows when that's gonna be? I'm not really trusting the 2026 date, if I'm being honest. With the problems they had with PS5, like I'm just gonna hope they can at least deliver Wintermute, but I have a bad feeling, you know. I have a bad feeling they will delay it again. I really don't want it to be delayed again. Please don't delay it. Thank you for the gift sub to BB8, Sarah. Yeah, people have been sort of... I feel like people have been getting tired of TLD a little bit, you know? Like, even Kimmy's taking a long break, right? And you don't see that very often. He seems to be playing Stardew a lot. I know he took the breaks before. But still. If it wasn't for the tournament, I wonder how many people from the community would be playing right now. The tournament helps generate some interest, I think. But I have to say, I don't know, like... other than the tournament, right? TLD related, I do want to do Winter's Embrace. You know, the old event on Time Capsule, but it's only gonna be a couple streams. It's not very long. It's like when we did 4 Days of Night. So at most like 3 or 4 streams, might be even less. I don't know. And I'm not sure what to do else. Like I do want to do a long run at some point, but I'm not really feeling it right now. I'm not feeling like starting a new run just yet. Might be closer to winter when we do that. Like a new long run, I mean. Yeah, good to get some variety, yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, we played some Hollow Knight, right? I do actually want to get back to Hollow Knight. More Bashmigans. At least for one more stream to try the speedrun. But maybe a good time to try that is when like Silksong is announced, right? If it's ever announced at this point. I mean, who the hell knows? Oh, there we go. I still am at 0. Yeah, and I will remain at 0. Still, that's insane. At this point, I don't want to have any painkillers from first aid kits, just for the joke, you know? Like, I'm actually gonna be at 0 painkillers from first aid kits the entire run. Like, that's ridiculous, man. I would not have thought that's possible. But yeah, there's other games to play, like I was talking about it today. I've been meaning to try Dave the Diver for a while. It looks like a more of a chill game, you know, so looking for the right time to try something more relaxed. But you know, after the tourney, it's not the worst time. I mean, the tourney, so far I actually found the tourney very chill. Because like I've done one run, right, and it's just sort of worked out. It's not a difficult run. From like a technical perspective, right? I don't have to deal with wildlife much, just play it safe, beach comp. So the strategy is relatively straightforward. It's actually kind of relaxing in a way. Even though we do try to get like a good, you know, placement and all that, but... Urban Legend, yeah. This point it starts to feel like it. No, like I believe it comes out this year, and if it doesn't come out this year, I will lose, like... I will not care. About the release date, I mean. Like, I will play it when it releases, but... It's gonna be like Half-Life 3 for me, you know? Like, at that point, it's like... Whatever, it comes out when it comes out. I don't believe anything until I see it. But I do think it's gonna come out this year. It's just, you know, a matter of when. I hope it doesn't overlap with Winter Mid Episode 5. That's all I'm hoping for, really. Bounced off Dave the Diver, you acknowledge you're an outlier here. Yeah, I heard from some people that they feel like the game sort of overstays its welcome or whatever, you know, that maybe it's not as interesting after a while. I'll see, I'm gonna go blind into it. I think I could enjoy it. But I need to really like be in the mood for maybe a more chill game. And pick it up at that point. And yeah, I mean, we do have to try Stardew at some point, right, Sarah? I did buy Stardew, so there's that. Yes. One day we will try. Not no. Okay. Yeah, you would certainly like it. Going for this farm. Yeah, there is a co-op, right? I mean, I would definitely try solo the first time, just to get a feel for it. But you never know. We could try Scumfidus farm co-op at some point. I know. I just when I saw Stardew, the thing that put me on was the day-night cycle. So like, getting over that day-night cycle restriction would be key for me. Once I can get over it, I think I will enjoy it. Yeah, solo perfection run. Definitely not. I mean, I think you said there's no time limit for perfection, right? So, I mean, I'm not counting it out. But it might take me a long time. Just, you know, just gonna go in blind and just do stuff, basically. There I could totally grow lots of food, yeah. But no celery on our farm. No celery. That's one restriction I have. Absolutely not growing any celery. How was dinner, Wendy? Fancy, but you're gonna ask advice. Yeah, Sarah's got some experience farming for sure. Growing veggies is fun. Yeah, I mean, we can grow veggies, just not celery. There is no celery in Stardew. Perfect. Oh, carrots I love. Carrots are great. We can definitely grow some carrots. I mean, I ate pretty much everything except celery. Hell yeah. Is there another bear here? Maybe I should have killed the bear. We're already carrying one hide, right? Then again, we have to walk with them everywhere. I want to bring this to camp office and drop some stuff off there. And then we might go... This doesn't look like blizzard. I think it's snowfall. I think it's actually stopping, so... We'll drop some stuff off in camp office and go to Mountain Town. I think that's the way. Since we're not getting any blizzard, which is insane, really. This is the time to move. Water glass, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Happy Saturday. I'll take the burdock. Okay, we are getting hungry. These kettles are actually useful. Let's take our time here. Alright, we can always munch on these later. Let me check the blind. Someone said they found painkillers in a blind. I think they were mentioning actually the unnamed pond blind, so... Let's see... This was probably supposed to be the painkillers. I got a bandage instead. Just your average basher block this run. The RNG painkillers were really not kind to us, like... Yeah. Almost everything was beachcombing and the guaranteed ones. Poor Bush, yeah. Do I even wanna check that full area? I honestly don't care too much. I don't think it can have painkillers at all. But we could check the lookout. I think it is a first aid kit. I don't expect painkillers this run, but you know, just for the meme. Just to see another first aid kit with no painkillers. Once again. We still have enough with us to survive our way to Mountain Town, even if we don't make it there like tonight or whatever. Still, yeah, day 51. So I think earlier we found out that the resets at midnight. Thadu, oh wow, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. And for the resub. Long time no see, I hope you're doing well, Azadu. I hope you're having a great weekend. Happy 2 years, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's crazy, it's crazy. Where has the time gone, you know? Playing TLD, playing a tournament. Ruak, thanks so much for the gift sub to Trooper. Not very active on Twitch these days, kind of in summer mode. Makes sense, you know. Take advantage of those nice summer days while they last. I feel like a lot of people have been taking a break from Twitch, so it never hurts. It never hurts. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, Trooper, for the gift sub. They exchanged gift subs, guys. I think that's like so nice to see. Ruak gifting to Trooper, Trooper gifting to Ruak. Thank you, guys. I'm doing great. Surprisingly not tired after almost 10 hours of streaming. I don't know. I guess we built up some stamina after after those 2 years, you know. And yeah, having fun with the tournament. Honestly, so it's been like 5 tournaments since I started streaming, right? I haven't really gone heavily on all of them, but I think this is the most fun tournament, even though I'm only gonna do 1 run. That's part of what makes it fun to me. The fact that you cannot spam like you can spam starts, but you cannot do 20 attempts because there's just no time. I think that's a good thing overall for the tournament because you just can't grind out the victory. But I know, I mean, it has its downsides, right? Like you sort of grind the beachcombing instead, so it's still like very time intensive, but it's still the same single run. And I kind of enjoy it because it's a huge change over the previous ones. Sarah, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Very generous, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I once did a 14 hours regular, right? I think my longest one is still 16 and a half, if I remember correctly. That was either when Zone of Contamination or Standard Pass came out. I never beat that. That was insane. And I think the only time we're getting weather change crows. I think it's foggy. So it was not a blizzard. But it's fine. It's fine. We're chilling in Mr. Like, finally we get to loot it, right? Yeah, maybe once Black Frost comes out, we might be able to beat the 16.5, but it's not. I'm not exactly ambitious. Maybe we can match it. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Trooper. You guys are crazy. This is the lovely lurker, yeah, that's totally fine. We love lurkers indeed. I'm not sure I'm tap crouching. Look at this guy got pushed. Did I hit him? I wasn't even trying. Just okay. We got a Bashmigan now. Helga, welcome back. Oh my god, thank you so much for the another 5 gifts a bomb. How's life with parents? I hope you had some nice time spent together. Oh man, the view worked out. The view worked out. We might be addicted to painkillers, guys, but this cures the soul, doesn't it? The Mr. Lake skyline is some of the nicest ones. Like these mountains right here, right? They're very just Jesus, I forgot the word. They're very Iconic. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Like when you think of TLD. I hope I get some nice views in Black Rose as well. We want the Greedy Goose emote. What is that? Is that a hype emote? You wanna hit the gritty? You're in the
I don't need this
car.
anymore.
Of course, there was no painkillers, as usual. In the rain, waiting for Fred to dry and pop in. Oh, okay. I hope you're nice and hygge in the rain. As long as you're in the car, that actually sounds pretty nice. Maybe it sounds weird, but I'm actually a little jealous. You know, like when you sit in a car and it's raining, it's so nice. It's in a way, it's even nicer when you are like inside, like a building. You get the front row seats to the rain without actually getting wet. Where did I drop the Bashmigan anyway? I don't have it on me anymore. Very wolf-like. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna take it to camp office, but we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna continue all the way to Mountain Town right now. We can always process this guy later. I'm just gonna leave him in camp office. He's not gonna rot in under 3 days, I think, so we should be fine. Wanna hit the gritty for sure. Hell yeah. You can tell these mountains were made in badass, so many pointed peaks. Yeah, like some distant mountains you are not meant to access, right? Man, imagine if there was rock climbing. I really feel this is like one thing I would love to see in Black Horse, and I don't think we're gonna get it. It's like one of those things I don't think we'll get. But in general, like winter activities, winter sports, right? Climbing, skiing, ice skating. I think it would fit well into the game. Ice skating in particular, like if you could do it in coastal regions. Would it be OP? Yeah, maybe, kind of. You could still balance it, I think. If you had to forge it and like regularly sharpen the blades at the milling machine or whatever, it could work. I think it would be very nice as an addition. Honestly, the skates would not even be that hard to make. Like if you already made a travois, it would be sort of similar handling, except you would need to have some momentum, right? If you stop like holding the forward or backward button, you wouldn't be able to go to the sides. I think it would work. Actually, hailing here, okay, that's maybe a little less cozy, that's a little spooky. I hope there was no car damage. 13 degrees, yeah. Icelandic summer, alright, holy crap. That's a little... That is on the colder side. Yeah, ice skates would be amazing. Ice skates would fit so well. Like the moment we got a trader and we got like super dependent on spending time in coastal regions, that's the moment I sort of started craving ice skates. Like anytime before that, I would be like, nah, that would be too OP. You don't want to move faster, right? That's too strong in the game. But they added so much broken stuff in the game anyway. It's just kind of, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it matters, you know? It's not a good thing. I think the balance is kind of off, but I have a feeling they're not really planning to balance it in any way. Like, trader's here to stay, right? And you can always disable it if you don't like it. But, yeah, it is definitely really strong. Cooking lamb on fire underground, we call it lamb in a hole, so looking forward to dinner. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Some roast lamb. Holy crap. Yeah, enjoy the dinner. Oh my god, thank you so much. We got an emote. Is that the greedy one? It's not the greedy one. Foot, indeed. Still nice. Thank you so much, guys. It was like level 6 or something, that's crazy. Didn't get the one you wanted. Yeah. I mean, this one is cute, I like it. Sad for Sarah that she didn't get the one, but I don't even know how it works with the hype train emotes. Do they get like changed around, right? So if you don't get all of them in a time, you just sort of miss out your chance. I don't like that very much. I don't like FOMO. I don't think that's a good... Oh man, that's freaking antibiotics. Oh, I got trolled by past Bashrobe here. Why did I leave the antibiotics out like this? Oh man, that was not good. Not showing you an emote. Try refresh. Maybe it's a mobile thing. I'm sure everyone that participates gets it, right? I don't know the mechanics of hype trains, but I think that's pretty much it. Normal lamb with potatoes and sauce. Just a normal lamb. I don't know, lamb is pretty fancy, right? So I'll take a normal lamb. That still sounds amazing, honestly. Do we leave anything else? I'm way too heavy. Also, I need to search this. I've not actually been here. Well, I can still see. So there is a first aid kit. Let's search the first aid kits for the memes, right? We know there's no painkillers there.
There's got to be something useful in here.
Something useful, alright, yeah. That's not painkillers. We don't want painkillers, right? Imagine getting painkillers from a first aid kit. Who gets that? I mean, we want a challenge, right? So it'll be too easy if we got painkillers like that. Hey, we got more film though, right? We love this. Yes, I love film. I always get film. They add new ones from time to time. Once you collect it all, you can get pre. Oh, okay. So it's just about frequency, yeah. I don't think they probably add them faster than I can get them. But like, yeah, if you like participate in a crap ton of hype trains, you can probably catch up. Well, that's interesting, yeah. I mean, that's fair enough. I think that's good. Like you get a lot of emotes and you don't really get a FOMO. Because I remember Loopy wanted like these wings that were available at some point, and I have not really seen them around lately. So I think they're like sort of archived, and you can only get them, yeah, as you say, like if you. Oh man, okay, I'm lighting the lantern. Don't know what emote. I think isn't it the same for everyone, or
I can always use more food.
more food? I'm not sure. I thought it was always the same for everyone, but I guess it can be, because like if you already have the emote, you probably can get something else, right? Like they're just not gonna tell you like, oh sorry, you already have that one. You ain't getting crap. That'd be kind of rude. Got this one. Oh, a cheers emote. Yeah, I'll drink to that. I still have some mojito left. Yummy. Too bad I'm almost out of booze. Let's drink the murder fish. And I need to get rid of at least... How am I so heavy? I need to get rid of at least like 3 kilos. I don't want to carry this crap. Where is the weight? Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, that'll do it. I have a few too many of those. These, let's drop the whetstone, let's drop the sewing kit. This is the stuff we can leave here for now. I would still like to leave more, let me think about this. I could even leave the broken arrow. No, let's carry this. Let's carry this. I kind of don't want to misplace arrows. This is okay. This is sort of okay. I can definitely eat some of the kettles anyway. Not always the same. Oh, alright, yeah, it makes sense, I guess. It makes sense. Usually I notice, like, typically when people, like, share the emotes, it tends to be the same ones, but it might depend, like, you know, how many people participate too. If it's, like, 2 or 3 people in, like, a smaller hype train, then maybe people just get the same thing. No clue. Alright, we're light enough. I think we can move out. So, what did I not search here? I honestly... The way I searched Mr. Lake has been a little chaotic. So, I don't really know. I haven't been to the bunker, and we want to go towards Mountain Town now, so it kind of works out. We can do that. Those two are the best hype train emotes. These two. Cheers to that. And hello there. I want to see if I have them. Hold on. I want to see what emotes I have. I don't have that many, I think. But I have some nice ones. Oh, I mean, I got a decent amount. It adds up over the years, huh? I don't think I have... I don't have either of those, sadly. I don't go out either of those. I mean, this one is nice. This is probably the nicest one I have. The eating one, I like that. Oh yeah, I have the... Yeah, that's a nice one, yeah. I actually have those. I have those. I have... I have this, yeah. Oh wait, I actually do have this one. Okay, I missed it. Yeah, I do have it. I do have that one, but I don't have the Cheers one. The Cheers one is cool. All right, let's continue. It is kind of cool that they get unlocked permanently, right? I like that. Like, they could have done it like for a year or for like a couple months or whatever, but it feels nice to have it permanently. Sort of build up your account over the years. Mutton, welcome in. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Yeah, I didn't get the Cheers one either. I wonder if it's new. I hope it's new because then you can still get it, right? If it's old, like I really don't think I can catch up on all the hype trains of the past, of the hype train emotes. And again, I just gotta think about some of my own emotes. Like, not all of my slots are like irreplaceable. I have a bunch that I could see replacing, right? Rotate them a little bit. If I think of something nice. I mean, thinking of something nice is not that hard, but like making it, I'm not exactly that good with emotes. And I do like making them myself, but it's like, it's you know, it's work for me. It's a lot of work. Someone like Loop can do them in a couple minutes. I mean, she literally did the celery one in 3 minutes or whatever, right? Like, she was boasting when she made that one. Literally just made it quickly before the streamy. Not allowed to get rid of these. Okay, Sarah. Yeah. The funny thing is, not all of those are even mine, right? Like, some of them are actually like pre-made. Some of them are pre-made. Yeah, I love that you include Bashro Space, yeah. You have the best Twitch emote. Bashro Space is like 4D. Yeah, Bashro Space is... I don't care if it sounds arrogant, it is the best emote on Twitch. It is. It's just so far ahead of time, right? It's just a 4D emote. Emotes are easy, Bashro Pickle. I like to like try and draw them myself, but I just can't draw from scratch. I can do that. So a lot of those I just used assets. Like the 9 Souls one, I did them myself, right? Like they're fully mine, but I didn't draw it from scratch. I literally ripped assets from the game and sort of just modified, combined them, all that. There's no way I can draw that from scratch. Like, no. Oh, okay, nice. That's good. So we don't have to go to HRV. This is the last stock bunker. And this one doesn't really have pills. It might have one here, but I mean, we know how lucky we are with this, right? I mean, let's go. Of course, there's not gonna be any pills there. There's never any pills in the first aid kits, but at least we know we got all the stock bunkers. So that's pretty nice. We can get some food. We get some matches. We get some more food. There's this super rare Forest Stalker backpack. You have to go now. You will check again later. Alright, alright. Hopefully we'll still be on. And we still have like 2+ hours to go, right? As I said, I might go a little longer. Like, let's see. I can go much longer, but we don't necessarily have to cut it off straight at 12 hours. Might go 12 and a half, 13, whatever. We shall see how it works out. I really want to do some TTI today, right? We haven't done TTI. It's kind of become a tradition for us, for all the celebration streams, and I haven't gotten the time. I'm enjoying the tournament, and we've been doing Peak a little bit, checking it out. It was a new game. Lots of fun as well. Hope to try that again later. And that doesn't leave much time, right, for the TTI, but TTI is fun. Even if it's just for like an hour or something. Okay, I don't think there's much else, yeah, like this is why I didn't care much for this bunker, why I wouldn't even go to HRV for it. Yeah, there is a hidden save. You used to have to break the crates, right? But the wonders of safe house customization, you can just do it this way. But you know what? I mean, I can open it, but this safe is not a normal safe. It doesn't have a normal loot table, so you tend to get either cash or if you're really lucky, you get a gold nugget. We could take the gold nugget for fun if we get it. I think it's just 1 in 10 though. It's pretty rare to get it from here. Right? It's not guaranteed like in zone of contamination. But let's check. Where was it? I don't remember. 7. Okay, so like 29 and 7. Never found a safe. You may have missed it, yeah, but again, there's not much useful there. It's just decorations, either cash or a gold nugget.
Never would have thought to look here.
Wait, what? Okay, never mind. Here I am talking about the gold nugget. This is weird. Okay, I did not expect this, so I was wrong. I guess I can get normal stuff from there. Did they change it? I wonder what happened. Interesting. I did not know this. I thought it was the gold nugget safe. Yeah, I mean, maple syrup is alright, we can take it. We could actually eat it soon. Yeah, fish hasn't updated. It doesn't really work on the TTI mod. Too bad. It doesn't need too much, I think. But like, some stuff is broken, which is okay. I mean, you can still work with it. I just really wish he added the cougar. Right? Like, the cougar would add so much to the TTI, I think. It would amplify the chaos. For sure. But last time I checked, it was still usable at least. We got a bedroll here. I'm guessing it's lower condition than...
I could use this.
I'm not taking that. Not taking that. Nothing else here. We hit trappers and I guess we go mountain town. It is a really cool mod though. I don't really use many mods, and obviously you probably don't want to use it in a normal run. But it's perfect for like celebration streams. You had a full night's sleep, welcome back. Good morning, Said. Yeah, we are still on. I just switched like an hour ago, switched back to PvP. So we're day 51, we didn't progress too much. And I hope you brought in some good luck, right? Each time you come in, I seem to get luckier, so let's hope. I am super dry today. We passed 4 days, and I got only 1 bottle, so we are down 3. Not great. We actually are going to Mountain Town. I don't even have a blizzard. I have nothing to beachcomb. But this is... this might be the driest streak yet. When you combine the lack of blizzards and lack of painkillers. As soon as you drink your coffee, you bring your good luck. Okay, I hope you enjoy the coffee. For my own sake, really. But for your own as well. I hope it's a nice morning coffee. Maybe from a White Hinterland mug. It's just classic TLD, right? I was like, hey, it's my anniversary, surely the game will be nice. On anniversary of all streams, and we're getting... if I got a patch this rough, around day 20 let's say, it would have changed the entire run. Like, that's the critical part of the run, right? When I was like... I still had like a week worth of stash, but I needed to do so many things. I needed to craft, and I don't know what else. So I couldn't afford to go look for guaranteed stashes farther away without falling behind on the temperature curve or whatever, right? Like right now we're kind of chilling. It's not the greatest weather ever, and still just 2 arrows down. I'll probably take a nap in trappers or something.
Can't feel my feet.
So yeah, that's Mystery Lake, 0 painkillers. I actually, okay, I haven't checked the lake cabins and the other lookout, but I don't expect much. I think there is a first aid kit there, right, in the other lookout. So it's not impossible, but not much luck, yeah. Like, yeah, we're gonna go to Mountain Town. There is either 1 or 2 guaranteed pills, right? Depending on if the memento is available. And all those houses, I mean, decent chance for some RNG as well. I also found the 3rd bunker. It was in Mystery Lake, so we found all the stock bunkers. But yeah, it had no painkillers. That was the worst bunker, so I didn't expect much from it.
I don't warm up soon.
We are actually 0 from Mystery Lake. Like, overall, the RNG for painkillers has been horrible on this run, right? Discounting Beachcombing, which I guess sort of averaged out over all the time. But I really did not get many RNG painkillers. Like, how many guaranteed doses are there? Like, not even 20, right? It's like 16, 17, something like that. I wouldn't even make it to day 30, for sure. Not even close. Make it to like day 23 or 24 without Beachcombing. And that will be it, basically. Should I sleep here? I mean, I'm not gonna be climbing ropes in Mountain Town, actually. I can avoid that, right? Let's check Max. Max could have painkillers. Corpses do have painkillers, but chances are there will be nothing. Oops, let's not shoot him. So at the very least it should be 2 doses. We have 2 on us, which means we're not really desperate. I think I left, was it 5 in Desolation Point? So we're down to 7 again. 7 is not the end of the world, but it's not exactly amazing either. RNG painkillers and preppers. There's something like on the shelves or something, right? Maybe. I'm still at 0 from first aid kits, and I said it before. I honestly don't want to get first aid kits painkillers anymore. Like, it's such a joke. I got everything like twice at least now, except painkillers. Still at 0. I just kind of want it to stay that way, just for the memes. At this point, it's more funny than sad that we don't get any. So let's hope for no painkillers from first aid kit, and maybe painkillers on the shelf. I would take that. I would definitely take that. Let's see.
Could end up being
Yeah,
useful.
okay, the ice streak continues. We didn't get anything here either, unless it's elsewhere. Yeah, that's some nice luck. But hey, we got more film. We like film. Crazy stuff. We got a hacksaw too. Headstone.
Just what I need.
No, I don't need that. I don't. Okay, I don't have a pry bar. Basher of the frick, yeah. It does suck. It does suck. I might actually take this through the mine, save on my own fuel, then drop it at the end of the cave.
This'll come in handy.
Screw you. Screw you. I'm getting a revolver shell casing from a workbench. Okay. If we're gonna get an item, it might as well be a useless one, right? Not even color film. Was it not? I think it was color, right? Actually, I don't know if you saw the... You were not very active, so you probably did not.
This
Yeah,
stuff
it is the
coming
color
handy.
one. But I got so much black and white film. I got like 2 or 3 black and white film from a single building. And there's a clip like, I said, if I'm gonna get one more black and white film, I'm just gonna lose it. And guess what I got? It was just the worst timing. So I was like 37, 737. It's so crazy, man. Like, holy crap. What do I need this films for? I'm like, I didn't even have a camera. 38. 738, I was like 0, around 0 somewhere. 55 plus, let's say. Get over it. $58.
Hope no one needs this
Cash!
anymore.
Oh, that's actually great. Okay, I can open this. I'm very happy I found it. You know, I actually need a pry bar going to Mountain Town. I forgot to bring it. We're gonna keep the pry bar. That's actually such a nice find. I'm glad I found it. That's great. Okay, we're cooking 5. We can eat this. Cash and bar, indeed. They should have just made one type of film. Let's choose black and white. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it too much, right? It's just like... You don't really need it on challenges. But I think the camera film is great as a... as an addition. I think it's kind of broken now. I heard people say that the resolution of the pictures got messed up or something, so that kind of sucks. I think I also found in Unity Explorer a way to increase the resolution. I'm not sure. It would be kind of cool, right? You could probably mod it in to get like high res. Maybe it even exists already. High res pictures for the camera. Almost like beans and jeans. I'm really happy I found a pry bar. Like, it's actually a great find. I am just too heavy. I keep picking stuff up. I know I can drop this, right? That's 1.65. I need a pry bar though. I do want to carry that. That's actually a very nice find. So I kind of can't drop anything, man. What the hell? Alright, well, I don't need to climb a rope going into Mountain Town, and we warmed up, so it's fine. I'm gonna light this already, just for extra warmth. We don't care about this lantern. I'm just gonna keep it for me for a while. So I may as well drain it, for whatever reason. Just to make sure I don't freeze here. But it's actually okay, the wind died down, it's not that bad. Don't make crampons. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go back this way though, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't wanna leave anything here that I could need. We might never come back to trappers on this run. I still haven't looted some parts of Muskeg, so I plan on going through Basin and Muskeg. Loot the rest of Muskeg. And then we're done with basically 3 more regions, right? Mountain Town, Mr. Leg, and Further Muskeg. And so far we are at 0 still. But we're gonna get 2 guaranteed doses in Mountain Town at least, or 1 maybe. Let's see if the mementos available. I hope so. Because the stims suck, right? I only have 1 painkiller. I don't want to use the stims unless I really have to. This is not the best time to use a stim as a dose. Most of my remaining doses are stims. I'm almost at 0 painkillers. I think I have 2 painkillers, and only one of them is on me. Or maybe it was 3 painkillers. Either way. I need some painkillers so I don't have to waste the stims. Damn, I can't afford to be heavier, man. But coal is kind of nice. I almost forgot to take my dose for people who missed it, like earlier today when we played, I got a little distracted. I was so close to forgetting the dose. Like, I forgot to take it, but I reminded myself before it was too late. That would be so sad, right? Losing it on the anniversary of all of all days. So we had a welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Happy weekend. Let's see what the mountain town will bring us. At the very least, we should be getting the stem. But there's so much to loot. Like, there's gonna be an RNG dose here, right? If we're gonna get an RNG dose from anywhere, it's gonna be here. Alright. I'll probably leave the lantern here at the entrance, so that it doesn't weigh me down. Even though I don't really plan on going back here, so I don't expect to ever pick it up. And we're still 5 kilos over, it's so crazy. Too damn heavy. What is that? White dot. Why is there a white dot here? Is there something invisible? It might be cattails, they just didn't spawn or something. Like, not all cattails spawn. So maybe we're still getting the dot because the item exists, it's just not interactable and it's invisible. Mojitos and TLD is a dangerous combination. Please don't forget your pills, yeah. I actually didn't have any mojitos in me at that point. I only started having some during peak. So that's the worst thing, right? I wouldn't even be able to blame it on alcohol. I would just have to blame it on chat as usual. I will definitely drop a bunch of stuff at the farmstead because that's like our starting point and also ending point for this little trip. So any extra food, whatever, just leave there so that they don't have to walk around encumbered. Thinking of sleeping here actually, it might be good. I'll recover some condition until sunrise. We'll sleep at the farm probably. So we don't have to do with the coldest part of the day. It's honestly pretty damn cold. I mean, minus 35. Knifo, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in everybody. Upper Little Country Duty, welcoming guys. Murdoch. How was your stream? Is this the right way? This doesn't feel right. It's been so long since I go to this area. We're probably gonna get a sprain. Let's see. Made it in time, nice. Thank you, Little Country. Yeah, can't believe it's been 2 years. Insane. We're having a bit of a dry streak in PvP here. Starting to get low on pills. Hopefully my luck turns around. I see a corpse. Well, hello. Empty as usual. Too bad. Let's take the guaranteed matches. There's always a pack of matches in this one. Build some things for Zone of Contamination. Nice, nice. Believe it or not, we're actually going to do some customization on this run as well. I plan on building the mid-current box. I didn't think it would come to that, but here we are, day 51. Still fueling our pill addiction. Just hoping the luck turns around. We actually have to go to Mountain Town for the guaranteed doses. I didn't plan on going here unless desperate, and that unless just happened now. I mean, we're getting kind of desperate. I have to, I have to come here, all the way from the coast. Thank you, Nifo. Thank you so much. Cured is a game changer. Yeah. Like, you know, I also want to watch Scurvy, so I don't want to like overly rely on it. But in the end, we cannot overly rely on it anyway, because I cannot trade for salt, so I can only cure what when I find salt on the beach. But it's fine. I mostly want to use it as travel food. You know, have a couple kilos on me. Well, kilos. Couple pieces, right? Like 4 pieces are like 1 kilo, I think. And that's already a pretty good amount. It doesn't smell. Let's try and not mess up this goat. I have improvised crampons anyway, so like if I do mess it up, it doesn't actually matter that much. We can climb back up, but it'll waste some time. I'm gonna put them on actually, because we might avoid sprains if we're lucky here. This is very steep anyway. Not curing it, we're feeding our addiction, we're a monster. Yeah, it's if only we could cure painkillers, right? Andy, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you so much. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well.
Wait. I'm so cold.
Uh-oh. Raisin already. Let's quickly make it to the farm and just warm up. I'm probably gonna sleep for 6 hours. I need to recover both my energy and my condition a little bit. And I need to drop off stuff, so... Go. You're well, glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm great. Having a nice celebration here, nice stream. Like, we're 10 hours in and I don't even feel tired, you know, it's so strange. I expected to be more tired, but that's a good thing. Maybe we'll do an extra hour or something. I can't do much more than that, but might end up being 13. Or something. I still wanna do TTI today because that's kind of a tradition. It's always good fun. But I have been hooked to this challenge. There's the key. I'm glad we found it so quickly because we are freezing. I wanna go inside. We can always do more looting tomorrow. Oh my god, so why did it shook me so much? Thank you so much for the gifts up, Andy. I guess I was trying to listen for the cougar, right? Because the cougar spawn is nearby, and I was like, okay, we're getting close to the cougar. All right. Oh, I have no water, but there is a toilet, so we're fine. There we go. Some yummy toilet water. Sorry, no worries, no worries. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Okay, I think we can do 6 hours, right? And then it's our final bottle of pills. Man, we're getting desperate. We're getting desperate here. 6 hours. Take the pill. Okay, it was... Oh, we cut it a bit too close. We almost missed the dose, actually. Gotta be careful about that. Bashro pill. Thank you, Sarah. There's our Bashro pill. We'll note it down. Drop off some stuff. I don't need that. Holy crap, it's still pretty dark here. We got pills. I need pills. So we're not gonna go to HRV most likely. I don't really... wow, okay. I don't really plan on visiting HRV. It's just not gonna have any pills most likely. There is a decent chance of pills in the bathroom here, isn't there? Let's try and check. Nothing in the sink. Nothing in here either. I guess we're not getting a pill then. Yeah, it feels bad to have no pills on me. Like, that feels just... That just feels wrong. You just came to say you miss your salary. Ugh. Lovely, lovely salary, huh? You can have it all. I'll let you have mine. Probably don't need the oats. Let me just pull them here so that we can see them. Ooh, RNG coffee. I'll take that. I'm not even sure if we can get painkillers from the kitchen cabinets. I honestly can't remember ever getting them. So I don't think it's... Oh! Okay. Double RNG coffee. Imagine if this was a speedrun tournament. We would so win after this. How is Loeb? Didn't see her in a while. Yeah, she's taking a bit of a break from Twitch. She was planning to stop by today, but she probably couldn't. I think she's on a vacation,
Wonder who
so
owns this stuff.
she's not at home. We might as well drop this here. But yeah, I'm not sure when she'll be back. She just said she'll be taking a bit of a break. She felt like she needed it. So yeah, she actually hasn't streamed in a couple of weeks now, but maybe we'll do some peak later. August 6th. Yeah, I think next week she should be like home, but I'm not sure if she'll be streaming, right? She might be home. But I don't know her plans because yeah, she's been focused on school and just in general enjoying summer. Speedrun to use every pill in the world as fast as possible. Yeah, overdose % you could call it. Let's drop these. These are very heavy. I will find more water on the way. I'm also gonna keep some here. And let's get rid of some more stuff. I need to be under 30 kilos for sure. Like, if I could get a container, this will work. Perfect for storing food, right? I mean, what better place than a trash can? This will not spoil in the meantime. Oh my god, when did I get so many crackers? What? Where did I find 3 crackers? What the hell? I'll take it, but I sort of don't remember that. Okay, okay. Store, 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 store. Okay, I don't think we're heavy anymore. We looted everything here. So let's check outside then. She's well. Yeah. She's oh. She's been busy with school and she actually enrolled in some extra classes last time I heard. Like she's really enjoying the university. She's enjoying what she's studying, which is good. Oops. These can have pills. Come on. Okay, how is this? How is this opening the bottom drawer? What just happened there? I was not aiming anywhere near the bottom, but okay. Nice. I missed the potato second side, but it doesn't matter. We'll do it later. Where do I go from here? There's nothing there. There's a cougar here. Okay, we're going this way. In her nerdy era, yeah. Yeah, I can definitely hear the cougar. Cougar's at home. Let's try and avoid it. Then look, yeah, the back corner. I forgot. There is a potato sack there, and maybe like some peaches or sodas usually. Potatoes are not bad. Not only you could make some healing recipes, they are the only item that's still bugged, right? Like you can keep it infinitely warm. That's like super useful, you know, like have permanent warm-up spots. You could just make a campfire anywhere and keep a warm-up there. Super nice. But we don't have the trader on this run, so like potatoes are super limited anyway. Can sneak past. You know what? Let's go here. I actually stashed all the kettles. It was not the smartest thing because we are actually getting hungry. Yeah. The old bug that used to be, right? When you cook something and you leave it on a campfire, it stays warm forever. So they fixed it. I think it's at least a year. Was it even 2 years? I think it was probably a year back. But with potatoes, it still works. Yeah, it used to be with teas, basically. There was no warm food back in the day anyway, right? It used to be teas, and now it only works with potatoes as far as I know. And I'm not sure if you can do it if you like cook the potatoes on a skillet or a pot. It might not work. That might be the point, right? Like it works when you're cooking it on nothing. That's what I know for sure. And if you like want to make a bunch of stations like that to have permanent warm-ups, you probably don't want to use anything under it, right? You just want to cook it like on the rocks, basically. Is there then only recipes challenge? No other food? Can it be done? I'm sure it could be done. I was actually thinking about it, Andy. I was thinking of doing a recipe-only misery at some point. Now that we have the trader, it would be very doable. Because trader is really powerful. Before the trader, it would be very limited. You could do it for a while, but recipes used to be super limited. They were not renewable at all. But now you only need to make it until like day 40, 50, until you have the trader. And then it's going to be kind of a trader-heavy challenge, right? So it'll be very doable, yeah. These days. On misery, it will be extra spicy, right? Because, I mean, it's misery, so... Lots of challenge. I was looking for a reason to do another misery run, and I was thinking about this as the extra spice for the run. I don't think anybody's done it before, but it would be doable. Because, yeah, like, the trader just gives you so much renewable stuff, right? Now, even the potatoes, carrots, but you get very cheap flour. Ptarmigans, salt alone. You could just eat that. It will be very difficult early on, because if you did recipes only, right? The hardest thing is getting of level 1. You would have very limited option. You can cook these two, so you would have to go really heavily for ptarmigans to get the broth until cooking 2, porridge. Actually, these stews are also level 1. So, yeah, like, you have a couple options, right? You'll be able to only cook this. So, early game would be super interesting, actually. Because you can only level up cooking with the recipes. That would make it kind of cool. I would like to try it one day, but... Let's see. Yeah, Starvation Strat definitely powerful. You can always add a self-imposed restriction that you will not... starve, right? Like if you lose well fat for more than, say, an hour or something. Like if you forget, I guess it's fine. It happens to everybody. lost welfare that way so many times. We did mark the pill, right? I did take it, I don't remember that. When we talk about forgetting, right? Let's check it. So let's start with Orca because it's sort of isolated, maybe even the park. Then we turn back. You can cook enough to sustain the hunger in the first 10 to 30 days. I think you can, but you would have to play Misery differently, right? It would make it harder early on. And Misery is already hard. That would be the interesting thing. You would have to... You can play regular Misery, right? Like when you're doing a challenge in general, you don't want to do the usual stuff. You would want to delay some things in Misery, which would make your life harder. But at the same time, late game Misery would be a lot easier, right? A lot of people that play Misery, they ban recipes altogether. So this would be sort of the inverse. Oh, he's too fast. He's almost charging range. Let's go. Because the healing recipes work on Misery, that's the thing. So that would really carry you, it would carry you through late game, because Broken Body would be not nearly as bad if you're gonna be eating healing recipes. You still take double damage, and you still can't heal through other means, but if you're gonna be healing, I mean eating a lot of recipes anyway, doesn't actually matter too much. What is he gonna do? There we go. A lot of ingredients if you only think about eating them. Yeah, definitely, but you know, cooking 2 alone, it doesn't take very long. So, merely finding a jar of salt and hunting ptarmigans would keep you going for a while. And I think you would need starvation strat though, like you would need it early on. Like without starvation strat, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it would take many restarts until you like figure it out. Early game would be very hard on food, without a doubt. But I don't think it's impossible, like, yeah. Remember, early game you can always sleep to heal once you eat, just like you would on lower difficulties.
Could end up being
69%, very nice bedroll, but we'll be keeping it here. No painkillers, not exactly shocked to be honest. It is what it is. And another raid, welcoming guys. Waba, thank you so much for the raid. How's your PPP going? Sarah, welcome in again. Blaze, welcome in. Wizard, welcome in. We died! Oh no, what happened? What happened? I take it that that counts as not going well, right? So, give me the details. That was still the third territory start run, right? I guess you'll manage to leave far territories, but then... and something went wrong. Well, we're not exactly lucky here either. We are alive, but I am 3, I think maybe 4 pills down now. We only found a single bottle. I have no blizzards for several days. Yeah, I did not find any drugs, honestly. We are really dry. I had to come to Mountain Town. We have a granted dose here. I am super dry. My stash is dwindling. I only have 1 stim on me at this point. I have still a small stash in Desolation Point, but yeah. Not having much luck today either. Hold on, I missed something. Cooking only means no teas. Yeah, that is true. That is true. So you would have more limited warm-ups, but keep in mind a lot of the recipes from the trader, they still warm you up. Like, you could use porridge instead of teas. It would work totally fine. But once you can buy it from the trader, porridge is super cheap, and basic porridge is actually amazing. It's one of the better recipes, right? Because how easily you can get it from the trader. Easily cooked, it gives you a warm-up. It can even be reheated, I think. Can it? Not? Maybe not. But, like, it's pretty quick to make, right? So, you could replace these all completely. It would be a little less convenient, but you could do it. Warm-ups are more accessible than ever because of the trader mainly. Hold on, let's search the glove boxes as well. Let me go back a little bit. Bleak gave us hypo. Oh, did you fall out through thin ice or just, you know, just regular Bleak inlet stuff? That guy is really annoying me. Oh, damn it. I need to find the spot where he can't touch me. I don't want to shoot him. Okay, that'll maybe work. There we go. Going to lurk. All right. Thank you for the gift sub. Thank you for the lurk. Glad to see you again, Andy. Enjoy the weekend. So hold on. What happened? Maska gave you hypo times 2. Got attacked by a wolf after getting to Mystery Lake. Blake was just a purchase wizard. Yeah, because Blake doesn't have any guaranteed doses, right? So
Surrounded
yeah,
by
I guess
snow.
it's new run hype. I mean,
Nothing
we
to
still have a
do.
month left, right? So where's that wolf? Plenty of time to get a new run in. We almost forgot to take our pills today too. Like today's a bad day for Poppin Pilgrim. I feel like I almost forgot to take my pills. I did remember, but in the end we are still very dry today. Like I almost lost the run. I barely remembered. Yeah, falling through ice. It's hard to remember Blake Inlet Thin Ice because like almost nobody beach comes there on their normal runs, right? Like, why would you do that? I don't really know the ice there very well either. Yeah, plenty of time to start a new run. Keep it going, I'm trying, but we're like super dry here, seriously. I need some painkillers, come on. Orca's gotta deliver. Orca's gotta deliver. I'm glad I'm cooking fast so I can eat all this crap we find. I did get double coffee at least, if I'm not lucky with painkillers. I found double coffee in the like RNG coffee in a row in the farmstead in the kitchen. That was nice. So I got 10 coffees now. If only this was a speed run, right? That'll be a dream start there. Those are kind of heavy, but okay.
This'll come in handy.
More film. Need that. Yeah, honestly, Blickle is so bad. Like I have beachcombed here twice, but only because it worked out. I am thinking of skipping Blick more and more. The more I play this run, the more I think. I'm not gonna say it's completely useless. It has its use in the run, which is cool because it's bleak. You know, you're kind of desperately looking for reasons to go there because there aren't any on a normal run. But it's very circumstantial. Like I don't think it's an auto visit each time you get a blizzard. Not necessarily worth it.
Someone's
Oh my god. Oh. Oh yes. We got them. We got them. These? It's day 51. These are the first painkillers. Day 51, first painkillers from my first aid kit. And we get it from this crappier one. These are usually empty too, right? From the red ones, I have still zero painkillers. And I searched almost the entire map. It's ridiculous.
This stuff will come.
Okay. I guess Mountain Town is very kind to me. Very tasty indeed. Oh, okay, wait, you died in the Delta, or got hypothermia in the Delta. Yeah, Delta's even more dangerous, honestly. Like, I hate crossing the Delta so much. Such a pain. EPP3, you will skip Bleak, except for the top, for the bunker. Yeah, like, I don't know, I think it's worth looting once, but it is dangerous. It is a dangerous place. It is the hardest region, I keep saying it. Hardest region in the base game. So, never to be taken lightly. Oh my god, I'm so glad to see this, man. Because we are literally down to a stem, right? I don't want to use the stem for doses unless I really have to. If I'm using stems, it's really bad. Like, we are in trouble, so Now we have a buffer for another day. We still get a guaranteed steam from Mountain Town, so that's another dose. And we'll have to check if the memento is active, because I don't remember, like... Yeah, there is the church memento, but I don't know if it's available on Interloper anymore. They did nerf the Loper mementos, so I guess we'll find out. But man, I'm so glad to see this. Oh. There's so many stumps here though, we're pretty safe, I think. Boo boo boo. Alright, where do I start? It's a large town. I'm low-key thinking of not looting the town or something. Let's loot like one side, let's loot this side, and I will loot the rest later, because I want to go to the farther areas first, since we have, like, it doesn't get much better than this, right? Late game. Minus 34, basically. Rusty, welcome in. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a good weekend. Okay, all ruined. I will skip the main street. Yeah, let's just do these back houses over here. These two. Imagine getting more coffee. I already found 2 tins. I will gladly welcome it. You're good, hell yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it deserves it. Let's go. Oh, third coffee. That's basically drugs, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're in heaven. Oh my god, 13 in a row, basically, almost. I mean, out of the items we got three coffees basically in a row from a kitchen. Crazy stuff. I love it. Let's have some of these granola bars, maybe. Yeah, Mountain Town is kind to us. Like, you know, coffee is not a game changer on this run, but it's always nice to say it. Especially since we don't have a trader. Coffee is limited. Coffee is limited, so getting extra ones is very nice. If you're not gonna get painkillers, coffee is definitely one of the nicer things. So 3 in a row is huge. Yeah, Mountain Town's been very nice so far. Like, everything else has been very rude today, but Mountain Town is just different, you know. Yeah, there's no first aid kit here, sadly, so unless there's painkillers here. Nope. I think we're fine. Don't need any water. This is all looted. Let's check the other house and check the car. I'll go through Grey Mothers and we're gonna go straight. Let's check the memento. I'm mostly curious about the memento, if it even exists. Because that's gonna be huge. There'll be guaranteed painkillers as well. It's insane though, we're like 3 days without a blizzard now, I think, right? I don't remember the last blizzard. But it's been a while. So, a huge dry streak, but if we're gonna get it at some point, this is a good time, since we're sort of far away at this point anyway. Getting a blizzard when we get back to Mr. Lake would be basically perfection. That would be like, oof. Chef's kiss. I would take that. Let's go, 4th coffee. And if I'm getting a fourth coffee, something is like very wrong with RNG. I will stop believing it's actually random anymore. Like something must have broken. We had the same with the film before, right? And it was a lot more
I can still
frustrating.
eat this.
Okay, it's not coffee. It's bad, but it's also good that we know it's not broken, right? Which is good, like super lucky with 3 coffees. This is always empty almost. Can't expect 2 painkillers in a row. Alright, there is an upper floor, but I think there's not much. If you wanna trigger Blizzard, go to FA. The problem with FA, it'll be a long Blizzard, right? So you wouldn't really get to beachcomb much. But we've actually been talking about it before, so PV, right? Hanging out in PV to get more Blizzards. If we didn't have this to loot, that's what I would have done. I actually passed through PV. I went through Winding River instead, hoping I would roll a Blizzard while passing through. Did not happen. But PV actually has the highest Blizzard rate in the game by a large margin, more so than FA. FA has long Blizzards, right, when you finally roll them, but it actually isn't nearly as Blizzardy as PV on average. 7 cups at the bank. Oh yeah, more coffee. More coffee. We still get the guaranteed coffee. Let's freaking go. The glove boxes don't have much, but I mean, they're almost always empty, so... Was that a moose? No, I think that's a motorcycle IRL. I heard something else. It sort of heard... It sounded like a moo. There is a moose now by Grey Mothers, so... I've never seen it on my runs, I think. We still haven't looted this. I need to go back. I need to sort of loop around here, maybe. This is a very interesting house right here. It has a lot of interesting customization items. We don't need it for this run. Like, so many unique stuff, right? This thing, you can actually pick it up, and the rocking horse. That's kind of a cool one. Pretty unique decoration. And this is the weirdest one, right? Like, yeah, the teddy's nice. You can pick up the crib, which I don't understand, right? You can pick up most tables or anything. You can take the whole as crib, because why not? The tractor's also great. Ew, rancid rabbit. I'm just gonna leave that in there. We're definitely not hungry enough for that. No pills. I might take a little bit of water, but I don't need much. 0.7 is fine. We've been up. Not much in here. Yeah, these houses are mostly gonna be empty, right? But all those bathrooms, like... Come on, one of them has to have pills, right? Well, technically the very first one, the Orcan already did.
What have we here?
Ooh, sneaky. Empty as usual, though.
I need to find a place to rest.
All right, let's see the memento. Is it here or is it not here? If it's here, we're gonna get another dose. If it's not here, well, that sucks. I don't remember which of the two trucks it is. Come on, be here. Oh, it's not. Okay. So this one is not available in Loper, sadly. That's unfortunate, man. That's so unfortunate.
Where's the good stuff?
Well, at least we'll get the one at the crashed plane, right? The stim, if nothing else. So overall, it was still a good thing to come here. Still a win. Let's see another save. That was like 6. I did not check the plane crash yet, yeah. I mean, we're gonna have a guaranteed stim there, right? So that's a +1. What was it? 42, 42, 6. 6, 42, and like 44. Okay. Oh, come on, really? Oh, the mystery like, oh, good point. I did not actually. I skipped that one. And I don't know why. It's so easy to forget. I could check it. I could check that one. I totally skipped the plane crash. I even misread what you said. Like, it didn't even register.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Anyone hiding their stash here? I don't think this can even have painkillers, but let's see.
That'll come in handy.
Wow, so much cash here. Like, why are people storing cash in their banks? Why are they not storing pills? What is wrong with them? Anyway. Yeah, it's super easy to forget. Like, it's pretty hard to find when you don't know where to look to, right? A lot of people miss it. Gray matters, and And then we go that way, I guess. I want to search that area first before we head back. I'm actually too heavy. I'm gonna be encumbered in no time. I need to do something about it. Honestly, I have too much food. We are not desperate for food. Let me drop a lot of this stuff, because this is what's weighing me down a lot, right? All these potatoes as well. Potatoes. I can leave some water here. Okay, we're already not encumbered. Let's go. Yeah, Grey Matter's gonna have some painkillers, right? She's in pain, so she has to have some. Gonna take a chill for a second offline. Alright, have a good one. Thank you again for the raid. Yeah. Hope you recover and come back stronger with an even better run. And Sil, welcome in. Day 69, sadly day 51 still. And we're actually super dry. I did get one painkillers very recently. One RNG. But like we're very dry from beachcombing today. So honestly, not the best day for PvP, right? Webba lost her run. I almost lost my run too. Almost forgot to take the pills. And yeah, pretty damn dry. Yes, everybody already searched all the painkillers. Oh, right there. There's nothing left. We picked the island clean. On the lower base yet, yeah. I mean, we're gonna hit day 69. With all the granted doses, that's already doable. But unless we forget to take the pills, right? Like, that would kill the run. Holy crap, this is a lot of good stuff, but I really cannot afford to carry it. Look at these coffees, man. Oh, we're gonna have 20 more coffees. I love that. We were not even running out of coffees, like I still have a nice stash of those in DP. That's not my main problem, but still a very nice find. I'm still very happy we found these. And you know what? Why not switch the sewing kit? Like, I'm carrying the crappy one this whole time, even if I can't afford to carry more. Pira, welcome in. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a good weekend. Painkillers! Painkillers! Grandma! Where are you stashing them, huh? Where's your stash? Don't tell me you don't have any painkillers. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. Where's my painkillers? That's not it. Lily's pancakes. That might actually be useful though. We might make some later. We shall see. Would be cool to play with Greyma as a character in TLD2. Yeah, imagine that.
Could end up being
30%. I was just checking, we already have one. I was checking in case it's 100%. We found a 100% Far Striker, my first ever. For people who missed it. On the first run that we failed because we forgot to take the pills. I found a 97% one on this one, so very lucky with Far Striker. I was hoping it would be 100% Megalance. With all this luck, but I guess not. That's asking for too much. Yeah, I decided to take... yeah, I stopped beachcombing, but not willingly. We are pretty... Ooh, we have the moose marks here, gotta be careful. I'm dry. I did not have a blizzard for like 3 days. And previously, between 2 blizzards, I went all the way to Blick and back too, right? So like a proper beachcombing trip. I found a single bottle out of 2 trips. And then, yeah, for a long time we did not have any blizzards. So it's not going too great right now. We are desperate to find something in Mountain Town while waiting for blizzards. This is boarded, so that's it. I do want to check here near the old rope first. Like the moose is not here. There can be a corpse here. So, you know, corpses could have painkillers. I'm gonna check. I'm that desperate. I mean, they could make Grey Mother a playable character in the co-op game, right? Just as a... Just the visuals. Pick any of the characters. Is the corpse not here? The corpse is not always here. This used to be a rope, right? It really looks like a rope. It's covered by a rock. I think you can still see it if you look the right direction. I don't think we got the corpse. And if you map from this area, you can also get the rope on the map. Can I see it? If I look the right way, I can sort of see through the rock, right? There it is. You can see the rope. It's right there. You can catch it though on this side. It's still attached after all these years. Just covered. It's a conspiracy. The government covered it. The government covered the rope. Endless run is quite hard. It is, yeah. Like I'm still not sure if you can go forever, but you can definitely stretch it out if you beach comb a lot. Like, I don't know, if this dress trick ends, it might look more optimistic. I would not be surprised if we hit day 100, right? I'm not sure if we will yet, but we could on this run. Maybe. But yeah, I'm not sure about infinite. Like, even if you average, oh my god, okay, careful. Even if you average enough pills, you will eventually get a streak dry enough to kill your stash, right? So like you probably can't build up enough of a stash while spending the pills. And that's the problem, like if your stash is like 7 or 8, right? Or even 10, whatever. Eventually you're gonna get like a very, very dry streak. Like 4 days no blizzard, 5 days no blizzard, and then you don't find anything on the beach or whatever. Yeah, this was the original rope before they remade Mountain Town. The old Wintermute rope. And they still left it, they just covered it. Would be hard to see as her. Yeah. Well, you know, you could do a blind playthrough. Your first time as Grey Mother. And then you'd unlock non-blind characters. Can this guy leave me alone? I'm gonna go inside.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up
Outside
again.
right away. I don't want him to walk here, so I'm gonna check the situation. Wow, we found items in the trunk. That happens like never. Wish you had more time to play. You won't even be able to complete your run, you think? Yeah, yeah. It is a very time-consuming challenge, without a doubt. Miss Pac-Man, welcome in. Yeah, Helga was generous to gift some subs for the anniversary. Not just Helga, lots of people came through, very, very generous. Yeah, yeah, there's Kitty on the other side. It's right there. I'm being careful. I don't want to run into the Kitty. Yeah, I did get the PV Church Memento, yeah. As far as I know, we looted the entire PV. I don't think there's much left, if anything. Like the wind's dying, that's very nice. Let me... Do I have the sodas by any chance? I do not, but I could eat these, right? They do give me a little bit of water. Let's eat the murder fish, drink some water. There we go. Wait, I didn't loot this, did I? Imagine if there's painkillers. He's real close. I'm gonna go behind the church. So sadly we can't get... There are painkillers in the church, right? There's guaranteed painkillers in here. But it looks like you don't get the memento on Interloper. So there's no way for us. I don't know of any glitch that would let me open the memento. Unfortunately, there are painkillers in here, just like the PV one. But it won't let me loot it, man. The pain. The pain of knowing it right there. So unfortunate. How does the 12-hour stream go so far? It's going well, it's going really well. We did 4 hours of PvP at the start, we hit day 50. Then we did some co-op, I tried a new game. Played some Peak, it was a lot of fun. Might do that again at some point. Now then some more PvP, and I wanna do some TTI, but we have to like do it soon-ish, I guess, because we're 11 hours in. Really, time flies. We should do some chaos at the very end, right? It'll be pretty nice. Too bad we can't spawn cougars via TTI. Now that would be crazy. Oh yeah, we should stick fluid intake. Actually, I still need to finish my mojito. I have a little bit left. Let's do that here. I should be safe, I think. Yeah, sippin'. Thank you, Sarah. It does burn a little bit. I think the bottom of the mojito has a lot of rum left. So it does burn a lot. It's like half booze at this point. But maybe what we need, right? Spent around the day on FM, encountered thick fog 3 times. Yeah, Muscat is the foggiest region along with Desolation Point. They're about the same. But Muscat gets more dense fog, like Muscat is the king of dense fog for sure. Team Chaos, hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. I would like to leave our mountain town adventure some reasonable spot. I'm thinking of popping into the transition cave in HRV. I'm not gonna go to HRV, it's a long walk anywhere interesting from there. But the cave does have at least a corpse, right? Which could maybe have something. And it's like sort of on the way. Ooh, and we got a screeny. Okay. Let's do the stalker screeny. This might be the first screeny we got today, actually. Let me just check this. My addicted character needs to know. Is there a bottle of painkillers here? There is a first aid kit here, but yeah, we have not been very lucky with these. Still at 0 from these red ones. I got 1 from the white one though. Yeah, I love it. At this point it's just funny, you know? At this point it's just funny that we don't get any painkillers from those. Just not meant for us. Another hexo. I'm finding more hexos than painkillers. Isn't that something? Alright, screeny time. Let's do the screeny. What am I gonna give you? Oh, this is kind of easy. Why is this in Stalker? I mean, Stalker isn't like super hard, but this is maybe a bit too easy. Let me see if I can find something different. Alright, this one is, yeah, easy is good. I mean, Stalker's not that tricky. I would say this is maybe on the harder side of Stalker, but it's not that bad. I think you guys can figure it out. So, region and location, as usual. Alright, good luck, everybody. Behind Paradise Meadows, Screeny 8 strikes again. A mountain town behind the farm. Yeah. Yeah, this was a little tricky, but there's no great landmarks, right? But if you know the area, you know the area. Yeah. GG, that was quick. Yeah, Maple is sort of the landmark, but you know, it's a pretty weak one for a Stalker one. Okay, we're getting a Loper one. Yeah, chat is sharp. I mean, there's some real good TLD geoguessers in there. A Loper one. Okay, this one is pretty cool. This one is actually kind of easy. The region is easy. Location might be a little trickier, so yeah, I gotta think about the location. I think the region will be simple, but it's a pretty cool screenshot. Let's do this one. All right, good luck, everybody. There is little grass, so you recognize it. Right. Because of the grass. Yeah, masking were the 4 days of that pumpkin spawns, but where is that? Where is that? Near poachers? That's it's not near poachers, no. Yeah, I need a closer location for interloper. Closer to Bleak entrance. It's not near Bleak. It's not near High Blind. Let's see. Yeah, the location is gonna be a little tricky. Closer to Forge. Yeah. Yeah, I'll accept it. That's close enough. It's the Forge. Wow, like 3 people, 2 people at the same time. Alright, Screeny 8 on a roll. Yeah, this is a really nice one because you were not supposed. Oops. You were not supposed to get here on 4 days of night, right? We glitched here, and I was surprised to see this that there was still a pumpkin. Um, it was closed on 4 days of night. Like you couldn't go past Mystery Lake. There was actually a block. You couldn't go through the Muskeg Tunnel from Mystery Lake. It was very interesting to see, but we managed to glitch through. We like, we goated behind the the tunnel and entered from behind, and skipped the block, and we were in an illegal region. And there was still a pumpkin. Same thing with the summit, right? We actually summited on 4 days of night. There was also a pumpkin there, which was surprising, since it was also blocked. That was good times. We'll do another 4 days of night on October again. I'm still missing the other badge, right? Yeah, we did this one. That was this one, 2018. We'll do this one on October, and I want to do this like maybe after the tournament. I really want to try Winter's Embrace. Yeah, we were like not far from the forge. We were, to be more precise, we were very close to the hut, right near the forge. But forge is accurate enough. Yeah, it was behind us basically. Uh, we were very close to the hut. Yeah, the summit one. That one surprised me. It was the first illegal one I saw, because we were not supposed to get there. How do you do these challenges? You have to download a specific version, sort of like time capsule via Steam. You need to have the game on Steam, of course, and then just like install the older version. It's not a TLD thing. It's not really officially the time capsule. It's you can do it with any Steam game you own. Basically, install any past publicly released version. And there's another trick to it, because these updates, they specifically check for the date, right? Because they were only happening at a specific date. So you actually have to set your computer calendar to the correct date. You can find it on the wiki, like when the event was happening. So 4 Days of Night actually was like, it was a distinctly different event on every day, right? It lasted for 4 days. Every single day, the event changed. Like, first it was just Endless Night, and it was Dead World. There were not wolves, not any wolves. On the second day, I think the demon wolves spawned. Then we got the permanent aurora. It was like perma aurora, so you could see the aura in the screenshot. It was always aurora during the challenge. It was really cool. I really wish they brought it back. It was a cool challenge. Too bad they didn't add it as an official challenge or something, you know, like in the challenges tab. It was a really nice one. Tell your operating system. Yeah, you just need to change your calendar date. You don't need to go... You don't need to go too far, but if you're streaming it, it is a little annoying because it messes up your OBS and browser. I couldn't raid without people telling me. Like, I couldn't tell who's online, right? I couldn't use my browser because my computer was in 2018. And it was like some kind of a security problem for the browser. It wouldn't let me browse anything, wouldn't let me open anything. So like chat had to tell me who was like online so I could raid out. It was very interesting. Some of my badges, emotes, I couldn't see them properly in chat. So it was kind of weird, but it was still worth it. I did enjoy it. We can get those old feats. Yes, if you just mean the badges, you can, but it's pretty difficult, right? The first thing is playing through it. That will unlock the feat or the badge or whatever. Yeah, there's nothing in the transition. Let's turn back. But I remember I really struggled porting it to the current version. It's super tricky. I don't even remember how I managed it, but it took me like 2 hours of trying. It was crazy. I was just about to give up, and then it somehow worked. So I don't know. I'm not looking forward to that part. Once we do the Winter's Embrace, I do want to port the badge, but I struggle with it quite a bit. I am not sure what the trick is, but it's sort of like when you first. It's something about when you first load a new version, right? After update, it sort of looks at your old profiles and it sort of updates it to the newer one. So that's when it happens, but. The problem is if you already have a newer profile that doesn't have a badge, then it kind of doesn't really recognize the older profile with a badge. So you need to sort of clear out all your save to some backup folder and try it that way. It was pretty tricky, but yeah, it is possible. I started playing in 2020, right? So I couldn't have gotten that badge otherwise. And I do plan on doing it with the other runs too. So we'll do Winter's Embrace probably after the tournament at some point. I'm not sure if right away, but we'll do that. And probably do the 4 Days of Night in October again, like for Halloween. You wish they brought it back? Yeah, it was a really nice challenge. Like, I really liked 4 Days of Night. Gave us Darkwalker, what kind of BS is that? Do you hate Darkwalker now? Imagine you wouldn't be able to speedrun it though. Did you start reminiscing about how it was back in your day when you turned the year and date so far back? Yes, exactly, Sarah. You Spring Chicken would not remember, right? But I do. I totally do. Straight welcome in. If anyone needs help modifying the save files to get a badge, you can help. Oh, that would be great. Yeah. I will hit you up if I struggle with it again. I remember you actually giving some tips about it. But I still struggled, it just didn't work for me, so I just kept trying stuff. I saw that it like sort of works. I could get it to port to the new game, but only without my existing profile, right? So I would like either lose my current badges or I would lose the badge I just wanted to get. And I struggle getting both. This is a rare corpse, I don't think it can have painkillers. It has like flask or, yeah, aviator hat. It's the same as the Summit Corpse, right? Like, you can get the Aviator Hat, the White Flask. But, yeah, I mean, cool. We don't really need it. I found 3 Aviator Heads on this run. Pretty lucky. Pretty damn lucky. I think you were mentioning something about renaming the save file too, right? Something like that. I think in the end I managed to do it without, but it was really tricky. I don't remember the procedure. It was kind of painful. Let's equip our bow. This is one of my least favorite bears, man. That's a redeem. I know you guys. I know you, chat. Man, I don't know why the redeem thingy disappeared. BB-8. Nice try. Holy crap. Why? Why are the notifications gone, man? It's so scary. But I knew this time, man. I knew. Like, where else would the bear be, right? I guess this area is too linear. Download showing it late. Yeah, I don't really go by the message in chat, right? The message is almost always delayed, so like I don't really go by that. But I can see it in the OBS screen, right? On stream, like in the top right. There used to be a message there. There is no message. You know what? I may have actually turned it off. I think maybe I actually did it and I forgot about it. You know, I was like, oh yeah, let's make this more interesting. I think I found a way to turn it off. And now I'm paying for it.
I could use this.
Alright, more matches. No way to cheat now. I know, right? I mean, it's nice. Like, it's good, right? It actually gives the streamer more. So, like, it's good. But it's also not good. Especially on a challenge run. I'm like, holy crap, these bears. And during that Aurora and Coastal, I got scared like 3 times. That was the worst. Where is the bear though? I don't see him. No need to turn it back on. Yeah, I mean we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. Like it's fine. It makes the redeems better, right? I'm all for it. I really got used to it, right? I really got used to seeing the notification. So it actually scares me more because the notification is not there, because I always look, right? You can see it right away. So like I hear the sound, I still need to consider if it's a real animal and not just a redeem. But then I can check the notification and I'll be like, okay, that was a redeem. And now I do that and I see, okay, that was not a redeem. And only then I remember that the notification's gone. Yeah, probably by the cave. Probably by the cave. He's not sleeping.
This'll come in handy.
You gotta be kidding me. Another casing. What a waste. Oh, dude. Boo! Antibiotics, man. Freaking antibiotics. I can get high on that. There's a car on the river. I mean, I'm gonna check that. Let's go. Let's see. Freaking antibiotics. What a joke. Can't get this magneto. This is where my flashlight is from. Oh yeah, my lovely flashlight. I used it so much on my long run. It's locked in there tightly. And we can't get it. Fancy flashlight, yes, my fancy flashlight. I miss my fancy flashlight. Earlier today, during the Aurora, I was like, oh man, I wish I had a flashlight. Just for, I didn't even need it for Aurora animals, I was just like for light source. It's still nice, you know, you don't have to worry about oil. You're probably hidden something. Let's go. This'll do. I have more granola bars. Yeah, let's get rid of all this. I don't want anything that makes me thirsty now because I am actually out of water. Yeah, 52 days survived. We're gonna be almost day 53 starting. And then 12 hours from now. We're still down to one painkiller, really. Yeah, just the one we found, the RNG one. And that might be it for Mountain Town, other than the stem. But like in terms of painkillers, we're doing very poorly. I could go to Broken Railroad for another 2, maybe 3 stems. But it's stems again. I want painkillers, man. It feels bad when I'm using stems because I know that's like limited, you know. That feels so bad. Dookie.com, yeah. At least it was good to us with coffees, right? So like overall Mountain Run was okay. One RNG pill and like 3 coffees or whatever, and the guaranteed coffees. So I mean I'm happy with the trip. It's just it's more so the beach coming. Like we still haven't gotten a blizzard since. It's crazy. I don't know how long it's been since we had a blizzard. The bear might be back. When you were first playing the game, you used the flashlight and it ran out. You thought you have to charge it in the car battery. Yeah, when I first found a flashlight, I think it was in Wintermute, in episode 2. I think it was like around Broken Railroad area. It might be the first time you see it on the story mode. And I thought... I didn't see it was charged, right? I think you get an Aurora, but I didn't really notice. So it was after Aurora. I probably slept until the day. And I thought you have to find batteries for it, so I was like, okay, I might keep this, find batteries later, and then I found no batteries. So, okay, did the bear like not spawn, or is he gonna run into me now? I wonder where he is, honestly. I don't think he's here. Unless he's like sleeping here. Maybe he fell asleep here, right? They sometimes sleep in really weird places. A sleeping bear here would be a lot of fun, though. And to sneak past him, imagine that. Maybe he went to HRV, yeah. Only use of toolkit is to scrap it for scrap metal, so never even pick them up. Yeah, I mean... That's actually the most common use for me, anyway. Now that you find them beachcombing, right? And from the trader. Like, it's actually a great source of metal. Obviously, they're useful for more than just that, but, like, oh, 0.00, yeah. I actually scrap a lot of them. Even on this run, I think I scrapped like 2 high-quality tools. So that I could forge. It is kind of weird how you can find more just plain scrap metal on the beach. Because the thing is, scrap metal is not on the blizzard table. It's only on the regular table, on the non-blizzard one. This is too heavy, I think. Like, we're not struggling with food, honestly. So I'll be leaving it. I don't need this. We have more coal in the farmstead, I just remembered. And I won't be taking all of this with me. It's just too much stuff. There's no way I can carry it all out, so I'll have to use anyway. Exporting video with a song, nice, nice. All in a day's work, huh? I'm going to check the bunker. We already found all the stock bunkers, but I think one of the unstocked bunkers can have a first aid kit, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't think we found that one. But this is the last bunker we're checking, right? I don't think I'm gonna go to the HRE one, and we've seen all the other ones already. Let's see. I think it might be the L-shaped one, so we did not get that one. I don't think this one will have a... I don't think this one will have a first aid kit. I think the L-shaped one has a first aid kit, but that must be the HRV one, unfortunately. Granted, it was an HRV. I don't think so, yeah. I'm not aware of it. There can be the stim in the plane, right? But even that is like very unlikely. I've never seen the stim myself. All right, let's end the PPP here for today. I still want to do some TTI, right? So we probably have like an hour. We're half an hour away from 12, but we don't have to end it right at 12. So yeah, let's finish it up with some PPP. I'm going to have to install the mod, and hopefully it all works. So let's quit out of it. I'll BRB in a couple minutes, and yeah, let's have some chaos.
There is a dead kite.
Nope, we want that. You don't see your friend there, do you? Nope, guess you don't. Wow! All four of you, huh? Good grief, I'm just dropping headshots like I'm playing XCOM out here.
She held me like a Pisces when I am weak. I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box for years. Can't remember my words of interest. I wish I could eat your cancer when you turn black. Hey, I gotta look away forever and to goodbye. Hey, wait, gotta look away.
Hallelujah shot here, guys. Get your clips ready. I wanna see an instant clip of this, guys. Yeah, hallelujah shot is what we call this one. Say that, guys. Hallelujah. It's right in the kissing. Hallelujah number 2. Oh my god, it actually hit. I never doubted myself for a second. Oh my god, I actually hit the arrow.
I can only aspire. No! Fucking get off me! All right. We need more. We had like 15 flares on us. I could have pulled it when he barked the first time. I don't care. That